The brother dies on the spot and the girl survives. And what happens next? For every 2 minutes of glamour, there are 8 hours of hard work. I delivered some great performances in the matches that I had played, but the selector demanded some amount of money. Bombay is a little crazy, you know. I had the most amazing time shooting for Flash. It released on 5th of April on Watcho exclusive, and it's a suspense thriller. So the story basically revolves around two brothers and the victim Aksha. So these brothers are driving back home from the party and they are drunk and they end up hitting this girl who was riding a scooty with the brother. The brother dies on the spot and the girl survives. And what happens next? It's crazy. It's not, the best part about this series is that it's not cliche. It keeps you hooked onto your seats, and a lot of my friends, when they watch the trailer, they are like, it seems like it's a horror, but it's not. So, and the I had the most amazing time. I mean, the director, the entire cast and crew. I play Aryan in the series. He's very kind, compassionate, and loving, but at the same time, he's very protective. He can actually turn out to be a real badass if he sees his family in danger. So I would like to request you all to please go check out and tell me how do you all like it. Bombay is full of struggles, no doubt about it. I think मुझे एक हरिवंश राय बच्चन की एक लाइन ध्यान है जो कि मैंने मिस्टर अमिताभ बच्चन के मुंह से सुनी थी किसी इंटरव्यू में. उन्होंने बोला था कि जब तक जिंदगी है तब तक संघर्ष है. तो स्ट्रगल तो है ही, नो डाउट, एवरीवेयर इट्स देयर आई थिंक. बट Bombay is a little crazy, you know. The cost of living in Bombay is so high. I remember when I shifted to Bombay in 2012. I used to we three friends used to share an apartment in Andheri West, near Infinity Mall, and it was crazy. The rent was crazy. It was around 53. It was actually 53,000 at that time for a 3 BHK apartment. You know, can you imagine? In 2012, it's crazy, and right now it's more than a lakh. So yeah, when you come from a middle class family, it becomes very difficult to sort of manage your expenses because it's too expensive. I think the rent gets you, and it's really difficult. Everyday hustle. The city is so fast, but I like Bombay for some reason. It makes me feel alive whenever I visit Bombay. I don't stay there anymore. I left Bombay in 2015 because of some family circumstances. But I keep coming to Bombay for shoots and shows, and like recently I was there for my web series, Watcho exclusive Flash, and we had a great time shooting at the Mud Island, and it was a crazy emotional experience for me. I remember doing my first serial in 2014, which aired on Channel V, called Sada Haq. I played the role of a young badass professor in that. It was a great time. So Bombay is something which makes me feel very very alive. I love sitting on the beaches, and I love roaming around Bombay. And of course, the struggle is definitely there. It's like too much. It used to be too much because we literally, I stood in lines. I stood in a long queue for 2-3 hours on a stretch, just to show my face to the casting director and say, do I fit in? It was crazy at the time, but I think after COVID, a lot has changed. Now we actors have the liberty to sort of record auditions from our own space and share with the casting team. We can also take retakes until we find our audition up to the mark. So I think this is good. You don't need to sort of stay in Bombay in order to sort of get into acting. I think COVID has changed a lot. So yeah, that was my struggle, and I wish to shift to Bombay again, and I'm hoping to get some regular work. Also, there was a time when I was in Bombay. I stayed in the chawl for 2.5 months, and it was a crazy time for me. But it actually made me very, very strong as a being. So I feel you have to be really sane in your mind and body to sort of get the hang of Bombay. And I feel whenever you go to Bombay, you actually have to be very, very prepared in terms of the technicalities. For example, if somebody wants to become an actor, they need to learn the technicalities of acting before they play the game. Because if you don't know the technicalities, nothing will yield. you will just go in circles. So, for example, I run my venture called Sagar, and where I train actors along with my friend who is a theater artist from Bombay. And I also train aspiring models. So I always tell them, that it's very, very important to prepare yourself before you get into any kind of profession. Education is a must. Like, you need to learn the technicalities. It's very, very important. Otherwise, and once you learn the technicalities, I feel that once you work really, really, in a very involved way with unwavering focus, I feel everything has to yield. There are no accidents in this universe. Fashion shows. What should I tell you? I mean, it's crazy. I love fashion shows. I think I've been saying this. I've said it to a lot of people in the past that ramp is something which sort of it makes me breathe better. And whenever I get a show, I get very, very happy. It's like for example, when I play music, when I play guitar, whenever I sing, it makes me very, very happy. Like, there's this some sort of goosebumps which sort of I feel. And same goes with ramp and acting, for that matter, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, fashion shows are crazy. It's like the call times are early in the morning. We just sort of come, we chit chat, we do rehearsals. We sort of understand the vibe of the garment that we are supposed to carry. And the show mostly starts at night, so it's the entire day. The waiting period is so much. There's this saying that for every 2 minutes of glamour, there are 8 hours of hard work. Actually, it's more. It's like 12 hours of hard work, and sometimes even more. So it's just the backstage, the adrenaline rush that you feel just before the show. Everybody's screaming. Everybody's sort of wanting to make things happen, and there's so many people in the backstage area. But the kind of rush that you feel when you are on the ramp, you hardly get 20-25 seconds to sort of make your mark. And it's amazing. It's something which I think I would love to do even when I turn 50. It's something, fingers crossed, it's something amazing. Well, my cricketing journey was sort of nothing less than a roller coaster ride. It was amazing and very struggling at the same time. I have grown up watching my brother, my elder brother Rohit Kapoor, play cricket. He was a great cricketer. He's still a great cricketer. He's still he doesn't play anymore, but he didn't get the support from the family, so he always supported me, and he sort of told me that just go ahead and do your stuff, and I'll take care of the rest. So he always sort of motivated me and trained me in cricket. I was a fast bowler. I represented state and in state and national in 2006 and 7, and then I got selected for Sports College Lucknow. Suresh and RP Singh are from the same college. But and I delivered some great performances in the matches that I had played. But I don't know, this the politics and stuff. The selector demanded. I can't take names, but yeah, they demanded sort of some amount of money, and even if I had money, I wouldn't have given them, because this is I'm a kind of a person who likes to do things on my merit. So I quit cricket overnight. In 2008 is when I quit cricket, and after that I've never played professionally. So yeah, I mean, that's my journey. That's my cricketing journey.